hope my screen is visible.
Visible, Maharaj.
Yeah. Namaste to everybody. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Pujantam Rama Rameti Maduram Maduraksharam Arugya Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam. निरञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पाधृतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीढ्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसार्नमामि. We were actually seeing Srimad Valmiki Ramayanam. In that there are 18 secrets are there, and one by one we are unlocking the secrets, and that we want to see in the two dimension in the light of Sri Ramakrishna's life. So just a bird eye view I am going to give. These are all the 18 secrets, and first one is Vidya Sarvapi, which I have explained in the last class, and the last one, 17th one is Sri Ramachandraha, that is he is having 16 kalas, 16 part, which in the first part itself I have explained, and the second one is Gayatri mantra. Of course, though in the mantra it comes in the 17 and 18, I have taken in the first two classes it is, so don't get confusion. Then we'll go to the class. We saw Balakandam, Ayodhya Kandam, means in the what is meant by Valmiki Ramayanam in nutshell, and why there are 18 secrets. It can be 16 or 15, that also I have explained. Then who has given this knowledge? That is Thirumalai Nambi, Periya Thirumalai Nambi, who is the uncle of Sri Ramanuja, and Ramanuja received, and Embar, who was his companion, he is also noted, and in his Bhushanam, Govindaraja, in his Bhushanam Vyakyanam, he has given this explanation of 18 secrets. And the first secret is who is Ramachandra. Why we call him Ramachandra? Though he born in Ikshvaku Kulam, that is Surya Vamsa, we call him Ramachandra Prabhu. So he is having 16 part, which we have seen in the first class. And the second one is Gayatri Ramayanam, like a Gayatri mantra which has 24 akshara. In the Ramayanam, for every 1000 slokas, there is a one Gayatri mantra is encoded, inscripted in that sloka itself, which we have seen in the second class. And the third one is Sarvapi Vidya, means in the Ramayanam, Ramayanam, it represents the 4 Vedas, and in the Vedas it has Shiksha, Kalpam, Vyakaranam, Niruktam, Chandasam, Jyotisham, 6 Angas, and that how it is beautifully Valmiki Maharishi has means imparted in his Valmiki Ramayanam, and how this is used by Sri Ramachandra, means Sri Ramakrishna Prabhu in his Kathamritam, that is Vachanamritam in Malayalam, and Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna in English, and Amudamozhigal in Tamil. And the fourth secret today we are going to see, and the fourth one is Bhagyatyajanam. Bhagyatyajanam means give up the unwanted things. It means in our life also there are so many unwanted things. Unnecessarily we may gossip, or when we are in any places, even some place, unnecessarily people will be gossiping, or unwanted things, some people will give negative idea, or some people are there always to scold the Vedas, or they don't accept the God, like that. So such people try to avoid. Always have good holy company. You all know in the Bhajagovindam also Adi Shankaracharya beautifully said, Satsangatve Nitsangatvam, Nitsangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nitsalatatvam, and Nitsalatatve will lead to Jivan Mukti. And the first one is Satsangam. And I still remember when I was in training center, that is in Ramakrishna Mission, Brahmacharis generally we go for 2 years as probation training center. means which is in our headquarters, Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission, Bellur Mutt. There, during our class time, no, I asked this question: why Shankara has written Satsanga? It can be Sangha or Sadhu Sangha. He could have mentioned. Why he want to mention that Satsanga? Satsanga means a holy company. Sri Ramakrishna also in his Vachanamrtam beautifully has said all the time, what is the secret to attain mukti? So when somebody asked Sri Ramakrishna beautifully, without hesitation, he told, be with holy people. Holy people means there are people those don't have holy company. It means dussangas are there. The world is full of maya. Mayatu prakritim vidhim mayinam tu mageshwaram, which is said by Sri Krishna in his Bhagavad Gita. So the world is full of maya. Then how to escape from this maya? Try to avoid unwanted people or those who are Nastikas, we call. Nastika means Veda or the God, they will not accept. So in the Balakanda, if you see in the Valmiki Ramayanam, Yoga Vashishta, which occurred in Valmiki Ramayanam itself, of course, there is a contradiction also that some people say that it is not written by Valmiki, but there is a pramanam for that. But anyway, that we will take what is good for us only. So in the Balakandam, in Yoga Vashishta, it is hidden. There, Rama, Sri Ramachandra Prabhu actually is a Kshatriya and he is born as a king, as a Yuvaraja, and he had a very luxury life. And you just imagine 60,000 wife Dasharatha had. So he led such a luxurious life. But whereas Ramachandra Prabhu, he never liked anything and he just went to the ashrama and he is sitting with yoga, Vashishta and Vamadeva and Jabali and other Satyakama, like that rishis, and he is telling that I am Virakta at the age of 12. You see, when the students, that is Yuva Parva, adult period. During the adolescence age, Rama actually he was thinking of Brahmajnanam. He was always thinking of Satsanga, Sadhu Sangha. And what in Balakanda, it is beautifully mentioned in 4-5 slokas, which of course I have not mentioned here. Similarly, if you see Sri Ramakrishna's life also, Sri Ramakrishna's life is purely during his childhood. From his childhood, if you see, he is fully conscious that I want only holy company. And when in Kamapukur, many sadhus, they were on the way to pilgrim to Gaya and Kashi. So when they are passing through Kamapukur, he and his mother always tried to give food and accommodation to those sadhus. And like Narada in Srimad Bhagavatam also, there is a beautiful secret hidden in the Bhagavatam, where Narada himself reveals his own life. Narada says to Yudhishthira, Yudhishthira, how I became Narada Maharshi, Triloka Sanchari, without passport and visa, I can enter to all the 14 lokas, he is telling. Of course, I'm just to understand, I'm telling passport visa. He has not mentioned passport visa. Don't ask that, Swamiji, it is mentioned in Bhagavatam or not. In Bhagavatam, Narada says that now I am visible, I can go to any Gandharva Loka, Chitrava Loka, or any Asura Loka, or Deva Loka, or Indra Loka. But once upon a time, Narada himself telling, I was actually born as an ordinary person, but because when I was child, I was serving many sadhus, and those sadhus' blessings only I became now as a Triloka Sanchari, and I became the son of Manasa Putra of Lord Brahma himself. So, what to talk of? Narada himself became a Triloka Sanchari because of serving with sadhus. And Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, when he was at the age of 12, he was serving to Jabali and Vashishta, Vishwamitra Maharshi and Vashishta and other people, Kulaguru, everybody. And similarly, if you go to Sri Ramakrishna's life also, when he was a small boy, whoever passing through that Kamapukur, means on the way to pilgrim to Gaya and Kashi, they will be talking and he will be going and listening. what they are talking, how these sadhus are leading their life, and how can we serve these sadhus. This itself a beautiful thing. Always be with holy company in all their life. If we are with the holy company, that itself a greatest asset for us. And it is showed in the second Kanda, that is Ayodhya Kandam 101. Rama scolded in his entire life. Rama never get angry, but at one point Rama got angry, which comes in Ayodhya Kandam 101 Sarga, that is 108th Sarga. Here actually I am wrongly mentioned. Please correct, make a note. 108 it is. It is not 101. Just now I checked. 108th Sarga and 33 Sloka number. And there, no, what is the background I will tell you. When Rama was actually in exile, that is even, it means when Rama, Lakshmana and Sita, all the three were in the forest, in the Vanavasa, Bharata approached and he came to this forest with all the rishis, with Kulaguru Vashishta and four mother, means Kausalya, Kaikeyi, Sumitra, with all the Dasharatha's wife. Bharata came and he was searching Rama. And when Bharata approached Rama and he asked Rama, you please come back, you should come, because father Dasharatha passed away. Now you have to come back and take the kingdom. I don't want this kingdom, because of my mother only everything has happened. I apologize for that. Like that, Bharata was excusing. That time what happened, Rama is telling, no, I don't want. It is good that you should become a king, and that is what your mother also want. That is what our Dasharatha, my father, also want. So you please accept. Then slowly all the other rishis also trying to convince Rama, but Rama is not at all accepting. He told, no, I have given the pradignya to Kaikeyi Ma, and I have informed to Dasharatha also. So I have to be in the Vanavasa. Like that it was going on. That time what happened, one of the Maharishi called Jabali. This Jabali Maharishi actually a Nastika. He was telling to Rama, what is this Rama? Dasharatha already passed away. A person who has passed away means he has given up his life. Why you are sticking to your word? You should come back. And this is, that time Rama, perhaps he was 24 age. So he was telling, at this youth age and you are recently married and you should lead a beautiful luxury life, and being a next Yuvaraja, you should crown in the Peetam kingdom. Instead of that, you are just blabbering and you are telling, no, I have given promise. What is this promise? Don't keep up this promise. You please come back. Then immediately Rama became, in his entire Rama's life, Rama only once he became angry. And that time he uttered this word, Tasman Mata Pita Cheti Rame Sajjeva Ryo Naraha Unmatta Ivasa Yagneha Nyasti Kaschana Kaschite. Rama immediately got angry and he scolded. He told, in my life I thought my father never made any mistake, but he has made a mistake. Rama is telling this word and he told, if at all I want to scold my father Dasharatha, I will scold one thing, because he has committed one mistake. He kept one Nastika in his kingdom, in his darbar, and that is Jabali, because Jabali is telling, why you want to keep up your word? Promise all just blabbering only, you just give up and you please come back. So Rama, he is Satya Sankalpa, and he never means if he uttered one word, he stick to that word and he followed in his entire life. And now you see, this is what, always when we are with the good company, holy people, we always speak the truth and we always stick to the truth and we always lead a good life. And that good life leading itself will take us to the Mukti life. If you see Sri Ramakrishna's life also, Sri Ramakrishna Prabhu in his Vachanamritam, that is in Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, many places he has mentioned, and he told to most of his disciples that whoever is following 10 years at least unbrokenly means not speaking untruth, that is telling truth, always speaking satya vakya, they will be the truth person, and their vak shakti will be awakened immediately. Even mother also uttered once, Ma Sharada herself told, I am the Saraswati. How she can say that I am the Saraswati? And what is the Atishtanam, that is residing place of Saraswati? Jigva. That is why there is a sloka, Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhar Vajini Vati Dhiram Vitriyavatu Vagdevye Namaha. That Vagdevi will be awakened only by the grace of Saraswati. And why? How Saraswati will come? When we are unbrokenly, when we follow the truth, when we stick to the truth, that itself will lead to the moksha. Which is, there is another pramanam also that is very interesting. Of course, I will tell you now itself. During the Kishkinda Kanda, when Rama and Lakshmana were searching for Sita Ma, Rama and Lakshmana were searching everywhere, and finally there was actually Jatayu's wing were cut by Ravana. So when Ravana was cut Jatayu's wing, Jatayu was almost in the 11th hour of dead bed, and that time Jatayu was actually supposed to give up his prana, and that time Rama told, since you have done a good Rama Kaingariyam, you have helped and you have spoken the truth, and even though you know that you are after all a bird, and Ravana is a great valor and he was a great king, and he has cut your wing, because of this I am, as an ordinary man, Rama, I am telling you will go to Swarga. Then immediately Lakshmana told her, Swami, Ramachandra Prabhu, you made a mistake. You told that you will lead a normal, ordinary man life, because then only you can able to kill Ravana, because Maya, Manusha Rupam only he has taken a birth. But now you are telling as a god that Jatayu, you will go to Swarga. How it is possible? Then Rama told, it comes in the Kishkinda, this one, and he told what Rama told, no, yes, if a man speak truth for at the length of time, definitely because of his Vak Shakti, his the very word will, whatever he utter, that will become truth. This you can see in many places. When Sri Ramakrishna Prabhu, he was telling, no, if when Madhur Babu asked Swamiji, Thakur, is it possible God is existing in everywhere? Then Sri Ramakrishna told, yes, even in hibiscus flower, in one branch there can be two flowers. If God permits, it is possible. Because a person who has followed, sticking to truth, it may be an ordinary person, or you may consider because he is avatara. But Sri Ramakrishna Prabhu, always in his life, he has led a normal human life only. Even if you see Srimad Saratama or Swami Vivekananda, they never done any miracles, because they don't want to do. Even become a normal person, we can able to lead a good life. That is what they have shown in their life. So Sri Ramakrishna, because he has unbrokenly, he was sticking to Satya Sankalpa, means speaking truth. The next day when Mathur Babu, when Sri Ramakrishna was plucking flowers in the Kali temple, Dakshineshwar, he saw that in one branch two colors flower. One is white and another one is perhaps it may be pink or red. We don't know. Then immediately he has broken that branch and he has taken to Mathur Babu and shown to Mathur Babu. He told Sri Ramakrishna, you see, yesterday I was telling and you are denying. You see, God has given, God has shown. So whatever is Satya Sankalpa, whatever when we are sticking to truth, definitely the truth will be leading to the good path. Because it is mentioned in the Veda also, Satyameva Jayate Nandrite Satyena Loka Vidatasya Lokan, like that. There is a, in Mundaka Upanishad also, there is a version. So Satyameva Jayate, that is what our government also keep the symbol. So when we speak the truth and when we lead a good life, when we are with the holy company, that itself will lead a beautiful life in our give you a big change in our life. And this, if you, one person he asked me, how can you compare Balakandam, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda, Sundara Kanda, Yuddha Kanda into Ramachandra Prabhu to Sri Ramakrishna? Yes, I told no, it is possible. There are 6, no. This 6 can be perhaps, because it may be imagination, but if you have any other idea also, you can change. But in my petty minded, I have made this classification. Sri Ramakrishna's Leela, that is his divine life, can be splitted into 3 sections. One is Sri Ramakrishna Leela life, Srima Sarada life, and Swami Vivekananda's life. And in Sri Ramakrishna's life, you can see it is Kama Pukur Kandam, Dakshineshwar Kandam, like in Ramayanam we have Balakanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda. And similarly in Sri Ramakrishna's life also, Kama Pukur Kanda, Dakshineshwar Kandam, Kashipur Kandam. If you want to split now, his entire life can be classified into 3. Similarly, Sharadamma life, mother life can be classified into 3. Jairampati, Dakshineshwar and Kashipur. Similarly, Swami Vivekananda's life also. So for understanding, I made it in English. In India, his life. In abroad, his life. And after returning, what was his life? So the entire life can be classified with this same thing. So this is one. And the 5th secret, today we are going to see 2 secret. So hat trick it may be. So not hat trick, it may be this one. Means twins we'll see. The 5th secret is Ramayanam is full of Akila Saddharma. Akila Saddharma means wherever is Dharma has to be followed, everywhere Rama has followed the Dharma. Let me see one by one, and we will compare this with the Sri Ramakrishna's life. In the Balakandam, 77 Sarga, Sloka number 33, there is a beautiful version. Priyatu Sita Ramasya Dhara Pitrukrita iti. Rama, actually I will give the background, then you will understand. When during the Balakandam, after the marriage of Sita, Rama was so much happy and he was telling to Sita, I am very happy, Sita, because we both are very happy. Why, you know? Rama is telling to Sita, why we both are very happy? No, because my marriage is arranged by my father Dasharatha. You see, just now I was telling Rama never told a lie. And here actually, many people think, Swamiji, Rama is telling lie. It is not lie actually. If you see the Valmiki Ramayanam, according to Valmiki Ramayanam, Rama has followed the virtue. Where, Swamiji? Sita Swayamvaram and Sita only gave married. No, it is not true. Actually speaking, it was not Swayamvaram, which I mentioned in the last class also. When Rama and Lakshmana entered to Vishwamitra Maharishi, and Vishwamitra Maharishi has taken Rama and Lakshmana to Mithila, that is Janakapuri, which we call Sita's palace. The present Nepal country is, I have visited in 2017. There is a palace even now existing where Janaka palace was there. And that place actually they conducted a Dhanur Yaga. Dhanur Yaga means Shiva Dhanush was there. The Shiva Dhanush which was given by Lord Shiva to Janaka's forefathers. And that was every year they do one puja. And during the puja time actually, because of nobody is marrying Sita, and she is actually Ayonija. Ayonija means Sita Ma has not born out of a mother. She actually came from the earth. That is why Sita we call. Sita means actually the plowing weapon which we use for plowing the earth. It is a weapon. In Tamil they call Erkalappai. I don't know what is there in Malayalam. To plow before cultivation, they dig the earth. So to plow, they use one, technically in Balarama hand it is there. Even if you see Balarama, Krishna, Balarama Prabhu, no? In the Balarama hand it will be there. It is known as actually Sita in Sanskrit. And that, while plowing that, one box was found and inside that Sita Ma was there. So, this Janaka, he has declared in the palace, in the darbar, that whoever lifting this Shivadanush and can able to means short arrow, they can marry Sita. That was the declaration was given. And immediately many kings, they have tried, attempted, and they have failed. Then the yaga was Purti. When Rama and Lakshmana, when they entered Mithila, actually the yaga was over. Then Vishwamitra Maharishi, because he is a great Maharishi, he requested this Janaka, Janaka, I have brought 2 heroes with me, and why can't you show this Shivadhanushu? They want to see. Then immediately Vishwamitra asked Rama, Rama, you please take the bow and arrow and shot the will. And he has given that sloka. Last class I have shown, I have explained that sloka. Then what happened? Rama broken that bow. Immediately that Janaka told, you can marry Sita. But Rama told, no, I will not marry, because my Acharya Vishwamitra asked me to lift the bow and arrow, so I lifted, and I don't want to marry Sita without the permission of my father and mother. You please note, this is what really happened in Srimad Valmiki Ramayanam, and it is noted by Valmiki Maharishi, and there he told, Sita I will not marry, because without my father permission I will not marry a lady. Then immediately Janaka wrote a letter, and he sent it through a messenger to Dasharatha, that is Ayodhya. Then Dasharatha with his wife, all they came to Mithila. Then they saw the horoscope. Then Dasharatha accepted. Then only Sita face was seen by Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. That is why Rama mentioned in the Balakandam 77 Sarga 33 Sloka, Priyatu Sita Ramasya Dhara Pitrukrita iti. Because of my father has chosen Sitama as my wife, I am very lovable and virtue, and that is why I am very happy. If you see the same thing, Sri Ramakrishna's life also. Many people think that Sri Ramakrishna has chosen Sri Ma Sarada. No. Actually, when Chandramani Devi was searching, and everybody is telling that Sri Ramakrishna becoming mad because of his divine experience with God. So he is actually a pujari also. So better you get marry, Sri Ramakrishna should get married. Then Sri Ramakrishna's mother was searching everywhere a lady. And Sri Ramakrishna in his divine consciousness, he told, Ma, you go to this one Jairam Party, there one lady is there. But Sri Ramakrishna has never seen Saradama. And Saradama also never seen Sri Ramakrishna. And after his mother, that is Chandramani Devi's permission, then only Sri Ramakrishna saw Ma Sarada and accepted her as her wife. That is why Sakadharma Charini, if you see Sri Ramakrishna and Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, both have uttered the same sentence, and both have led a beautiful life, and both have very great virtue and love and happiness in their wife, with their wife. Second one is in the Ayodhya Kandam 72 Sarga 48 Sloka. There is a beautiful this one just now I explained. When the Jatayu was actually cut, his wings were cut, and immediately Rama told, no, this is not that context. I will tell you that Jatayu is third one. I will come back to this one afterwards. Maya tvam samanugnyataha gaccha lokan anuttamaha. Swami, you are making a mistake. It is gaccha nyato, it is there. But actually by sandhi, if you split na, it is gaccha nyataha. Maya tvam samanugnyataha gaccha lokan anuttaman. Rama is telling, Oh Jadayu, you have done a beautiful Kainkaryam. So I will, you see, Rama, when his father Dasharatha died, Rama was not near with his father, and he has not done any Antima Kriya, that is the final rituals. But whereas Rama here is telling, I am doing the final fire samskara to Jatayu as though I am doing to my father. So Rama considered Jatayu as my own father, and he is doing the final, means Antima Kriya, means one person finally when he passed away, they will do this Antima Kriya. So Rama for a bird, generally for bird all we never do any Antima Kriya, but whereas here Rama has done this, and he has done for what? Because it has done a Rama Kaingariya, it has done a unselfishness action, and that will lead, and he has spoken the truth, and because I have spoken the truth so far, because of the truth alone, Jatayu, you will get moksha. He has declared there is a pramanam, Mayatvam Samanugnyataha Gacha Lokan Anuttaman. Anuttaman means you can go peacefully, you can go to the Swargaloka, he is telling. So this is what that sloka. Now coming back to this Ayodhya Kandam 72 and the 42nd sloka, what is there? When Bharata came back, that first I will give you the background, then you will understand, then we will compare this with the Sri Ramakrishna's Prabhu's life. Actually what happened, when Dasharatha passed away, immediately this Vashishta Maharishi, he has sent a letter to Kekeya Desha, because when Dasharatha passed away, Bharata and Shatrugna, they have gone to Kekeya Desham. The Kekeya Desham is the present Kandahar. It is not my own version. If you see the global also, according to Kanchi Mahaperiva also, it is mentioned in the book, and many Upanyasas also, they have accepted it. It is actually the present Kandahar is the Kaikeya Desha, and the Kekeya Desha was ruled by Raja Ashwapati. Ashwapati means one who is having Arabian horses, a group of more than 100 or 1000 horses who is having, they were called as Ashwapatihi, means he is the king of lot of horse. So the Ashwapati's wife, daughter is Kaikeyi, and because she born in Kandahar, it is known as Kekeya. She has become, we called her as Kaikeyi. Okay, Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi Deshyasya Apatyam Puman in Sanskrit we say. So when Dasharatha was died, when Dasharatha passed away, Rama and Lakshmana went to means exile, that is forest, and Bharata and Shatrugna went to Kekeya, the present Kandahar. So immediately the Kulaguru Vashishta, he has written a letter and he has sent a messenger to Kekeya Desha to bring Bharata. When Bharata came, he was searching, where is my father Dasharatha? Because nobody told. When he entered Ayodhya, he saw that everywhere flag was in off pole, and nobody is very happy, and everywhere with full of sorrow. So immediately directly entered to his mother palace, and he asked, means Bharata asked his mother, Ma, what happened? Where is our father, my father Dasharatha? Then immediately Kaikeyi told, sorry my son, Dasharatha has gone to the which everybody after death they will go, that place he has gone, like that he told. Immediately Bharata got shocked. Oh, what it mean by that? It means my father passed away. 60,000 years he has ruled this world and he has passed away. A small thing is there. Of course, it's a subtopic. In one of my class, when I was mentioning Dasharatha ruled for 60,000 years. Then immediately one of my student, he objected. Swamiji, how can a person can lead for 60,000 years? Then I told, you see, your father may be living only for 50 years or 60 years. Or your grandfather, he may be living only for 100 years. If you see your great grandfathers, they may be living for 100 years, 120 years, 130 years. If you see your great grandfathers, that is your appupan, 3-4 generation before, they may be living for 100 years, 120 years, 130 years. How? Because those time there is no any pesticides, there is no any chemical things. Nowadays, even in the vegetables, we have organic farms. Of course, our devotees, many people, our Srinivasan also is having. So many people, they have beautiful organic farms. And those time, no, we don't have any such thing, because nowadays everything is chemical and every pesticides we put. So our lifespan is coming. So in this very short 3-4 generation before, our forefathers, they have lived for more than 100 years, means what to talk of during Ramachandra Prabhu. Definitely Ramachandra's, his father Dasharatha might perhaps lived for more than 60,000 years, who knows. So it is Valmiki mentioned, and Valmiki never tell lie, so it may be true also. So here Bharata asked, how come Ma Kaikeyi, he lived for 60,000 years without BP and sugar and everything, and he has not taken any Teniclipt or Metformin or any such tablet, and he was living very happily. What happened? And where is Rama? Then immediately Kaikeyi told, oh, that is because Rama and Lakshmana went to forest. Immediately Bharata got another shock. What? Rama is a Yuvaraja, he is the next king after Dasharatha, immediately he should become the king. And you are telling Kaikeyi, what is happening here? Why Ramachandra Prabhu has gone to forest? Then immediately Kaikeyi told, you see, your father passed away, and Rama and Sita and Lakshmana went to forest. It is all because of you only. I want to make you the next king, and I have only asked for 2 boon, like that he was telling. Then immediately Bharata got angry, and he told, what mistake Rama has done? He has given a big list. If you see in the Valmiki Ramayanam, that is why I have quoted the Sarga, and 70s, it is in the Ayodhya Kandam, 72nd Sarga and 48 Sloka. There Bharata has enlisted 44 sin. If a king make 44 mistake, he can go to forest. If you see that sloka, no, 44, all our politicians will be failed in that, because whoever is making this 44, I don't want to make those 44 lists. Why we want to talk of unwanted things? Because we want to lead a good life. If mistakes are there, that is their thing. Why we want to see the negative aspects? There Bharata was telling the 44 mistakes whoever committing, they will go to the forest. And what mistake Rama has made? Then immediately Kaikeyi told no. And there Bharata told that does Rama made a mistake that marrying another woman when Sita was alive. Then immediately Kaikeyi objected it and told stop, because Kaikeyi's own son is Bharata. You see, Kaikeyi had such a beautiful regard for Rama, and Kaikeyi is telling in that place, that is, even if you want to get a good certificate, you should get it from your enemy. Like that, in Kaikeyi, though she only the Karya is the backbone of the entire Rama's exile that is going to forest, Kaikeyi is objecting Bharata, and he told, na brahmana dhanam kinchit hridam ramena kaschit na arudya dharidran va tena apapo vihim hitaha na ramo paradharam na chakshurbyam api pashyati. This word is very important. That's why I have given the font sloka. Na rama paradharam na chakshurbyam api pashyati. Rama never even look his eyes on other ladies. This is what the certificate given by Kaikeyi. You see, though the Kaikeyi is the reason for Rama's exile, here Kaikeyi is scolding Bharata, and he told Rama never even for a eyesight, he never looked for other women. And Sri Ramakrishna Prabhu, if you see, in his entire life, he never has looked upon his own wife as a wife, and instead of his own wife, he has seen as Ma Sharada, as Durga, as Lakshmi, as Saraswati. here comes Sri Ramakrishna Prabhu's life. Sri Ramakrishna has considered Ma Sharada as not only her wife, and she told everybody knows who is in the Nagabat, that is Nat Mandir, his mother, and Dakshineshwar, that Kali, all the three I consider as the heavenly celestial God only. This is what Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, what has never seen another wife in his life, and what Sri Ramakrishna never looked anybody in his life as the even when he saw any wife, means any ladies, she always considered as mother, as Durga, or mother as Kali only. And that is why Sri Ramakrishna's Mat, Brahmacharis and Sannyasis also, whoever we address, they may be in her life, means their age may be little, means as a balika, means as a small child, or they may be old people, but we call them as Amma, that is Amme in Malayalam. We call them as mother because we want to follow the same tradition which Swami Vivekananda and all the direct disciples and mother herself has taught this lesson, and Sri Ramakrishna himself has shown the path to mukti. Consider everybody, they may be age, may be high or low, that doesn't matter. They are the form of Ma Durga and Ma Saraswati and Ma Lakshmi and Ma Sarada herself. Because of this only, everybody, they respect Ramakrishna Mission Sadhus, because we always consider they are the form of God. As Devi Mahatmyam also mentioned, Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matru Rupena Samstita Namastasmai 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 Namo Namaha, which Sri Ramakrishna and Sri Ramachandra Prabhu has shown this in his Sadharma, that always consider, always follow the virtue, always follow the dharma, dhridharayati dharmaha, which you hold as dharma, that will lead to mukti. That's why in the Vedas also, in the Veda it is mentioned, tasmaat dharmo paramo bhadanti. Dharma, if you follow, dharma will give the pure life, and that will lead the highest form. Whatever stage we may be a brahmachari, or we may be a grahastha, or we may be a vanaprastha, or we may be a sannyasi, that doesn't matter. But if you strictly follow the dharma, and if you strictly follow the virtue, if you strictly follow the all truth, speaking truth, or always following the virtuous life, that itself will lead to the highest form of mukti. And this is what Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda, and my dear mother Srima Sharada, everybody has led the same thing. And why no? They want to show to us, because as mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, Yadyad Acharati Shreshtaha Tatadevo Itaro Jenaha Sayat Pramanam Kurute Lokastadanu Vartate. As Krishna mentioned, why I want to follow this virtue? Because if I follow only, then others will follow. If others follow only, then it will become a dharma. So Arjuna, I myself following the virtue, so you also follow. Now I am telling, since Sri Ramakrishna Prabhu and Sri Krishna Prabhu, Sri Ramachandra Prabhu all followed, why can't we follow in our life also? We also follow, and we will also attain the highest form of mukti. And I will pray to Sri Ramakrishna and Ma Sarada and Swami Vivekananda to bestow their choicest blessing on all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jai Ram Krishna.
Namaste Swamiji.
Namaste Ma.
എൻ്റെ അറിവ് ശരിയാണെങ്കിൽ സ്വാമിജി സീതാദേവിയെ കിട്ടിയത് അത് മലയാളത്തിൽ ഉഴവ് ചാൽ എന്നാ പറയുന്നത്, ഉഴുന്ന വയലുണ്ടല്ലോ. അപ്പൊ ആ ഉഴവ് ചാലിന് സിതം എന്നാണ് പറയുക. സിതം എന്റെ ശരി വർമ്മസാറൊക്കെ അറിയാം, എനിക്കറിയില്ല. എന്റെ ഒരു ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന അങ്ങനെ സിതം എന്നാണ് ഉഴവ് ചാലിന് പറയുന്ന വാക്ക്. ആ സിതത്തിൽ നിന്ന് കിട്ടിയത് കൊണ്ടാണ് സീത എന്ന് പേര് വന്നു. അപ്പൊ ഇടയ്ക്ക് കയറി പറയണ്ടെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചാ പറയാതിരുന്നത്. ഉഴവു ചാൽന, ഉഴവു ചാലിൽ നിന്ന് കിട്ടിയതാണല്ലോ സീതാദേവിയെ. നേരം ഉഴുമ്പോൾ എന്തോ ശരിയല്ലേ രാജേശ്വരി?
ആ അല്ല സ്വാമിജി ആ ഇൻസ്ട്രുമെന്റ് അതിന്റെ ഇത് പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, പേരെന്താ അറിയില്ല, അത് കലപ്പാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞതാ മലയാളത്തിൽ.
കലപ്പ, കലപ്പ,
English it is
കലപ്പ.
flowing, and that Balarama in his hand it will be there. Of course, Mata Amma has told the same thing. Uravalna, that is.
കലപ്പ കൊണ്ടാണ്, കലപ്പ എന്നാണ് അതിന്റെ പേര്, ഉഴുന്ന ഉപകരണത്തിന്റെ പേര് കലപ്പ. കലപ്പ കൊണ്ട് ഉഴുമ്പോൾ ആ ഉഴവ് ചാലിൽ നിന്നാണ് കിട്ടിയത്. അപ്പൊ ആ ഉഴവ് ചാലിന് സ്ഥിതം എന്നാണ് വാക്ക്. സ്ഥിതത്തിൽ നിന്ന് കിട്ടിയത് കൊണ്ട് സീത എന്ന് പേര് വന്നെന്ന് ഞാനിങ്ങനെ വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ശരി ശരി, നമസ്തേ സാർ.
Namaste. Thank you. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma.
ആമേൻ.